welcome back to Metroid Dread Any tutorial series. In this video, we're learning to get Ice Missile before Speed Boost, how to perform early gravity suit, move through version Artaria, and fight against experiment number Z57. Enjoy the video. Get the Speed Boost and set up yourself to get a Shinespark, open the door, get a wall jump, and instantly Shinespark to the left, and that's how you can get a missile tank as well. Jump. A basic jump and instant Shinespark mid-air also works, it makes it all the way there. But it doesn't give you the missile. If you want to get a missile, then do the wall jump. Hello, what's up?
Uploading data.
I won't be showing this specific Speed Booster strat, I'll just try to attempt it, but I figured out there's a way to go all the way up where the E.M.M.I is with a Shinespark, and it looks really cool. If I get it, it's really cool. Okay, I didn't get it further. But this specific speed boost I do there, I was attempting there. I'm probably going too fast here, hold on, I'll do this again. Okay, let me restart this. A little bit take my time to explain something. But that's how you can do that part optimally if you really wanna do it like that. It's really hard, but it's really rewarding. Enough of that. I wanna explain the easy parts. So here, oh no, that's not good. You can, okay, it's gonna catch me, isn't it? Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna explain it next time when I get through this, okay. You can grapple all the way up here. If you don't want to, that's fine, you can go through these two. If you want to be safe, go through that to get the checkpoint up here, then grapple all the way up here like that. And flash shift that way. And remember these walls too for the grapple. I'm probably going to so fast, so I hope it's fine how you followed this. But that's a very smooth way to go through E.M.M.I, but it unfortunately relies on RNG a little bit, where E.M.M.I spawns. Normally you need to go this way, and you get spin boost. Normally this is the way you get spin boost, but after you get the spin boost, there's a JoJo warrior fight. It's the same fight like it was in E.M.M.I. You mash the hell out of that button, yes, if you can. Instead of doing that, we can get Ice Missile now, and get spin boost after that. And completely skip doing the JoJo warrior fight. And that's what I will teach you right now. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine. Go get the spin boost, backtrack this way, then you use the spin boost over here and get to the other side. And here is a way we can actually get up by using a water bomb jump. This technique is called water bomb jump. For some reason, when you bomb jump underwater and like this, then you unmorph after you have got a bomb jump. You have actually stored yourself a bomb jump mid-air. That looks like that. Normally, if you try to do this without doing this bomb jump underwater, it doesn't give you any height, as you can see. But always remember to do this before attempting the water bomb jump. When you have gotten the bomb jump, you also have to unmorph so you can grab the ledge. And that's pretty much the hard part. After this, you need to be able to wall jump all the way up here. And also make sure you can avoid that enemy, actually. If it's on your way, you can make sure you can get its attention, then kill it before you can get up here. But this is how I always get up here. Now for this part, that's a charge beam door. It doesn't open with a normal shot. And when it's a charge beam door, E.M.M.I doesn't go through it. It doesn't open it. For the Master strat, you will need to open the door. Okay, let's continue. Let's get a Shinespark here like that. This instantly takes off the armor for for the central unit. That's how you can do it fast. I hope I didn't go too fast. For the faster E.M.M.I strat, what you have to do is get the Shinespark out of this room. Well, this is how I do it. Store it, go up here. You see E.M.M.I went left. Now you wanna go to the right side and shoot the ceiling all the time and take off its armor. Ice E.M.M.I can be really annoying and really hard to go around, so anything that you're comfortable with casts. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, well... Oops. Yeah, Ice E.M.M.I is... let's see. This is a little rough, but I think this is the best way to be on it. Where are you going? Yeah, Ice E.M.M.I is a little bit annoying to deal with, honestly. You wanna try your best to mess up like me. Ice E.M.M.I is annoying, I must say. It's probably the most annoying E.M.M.Is to deal with for doing any of these Omega shots, because that's the room where you have to be on to get the Omega shots. The Omega Blaster or whatever it is called. This is what happened during Volvica 2. Yeah, my run had that happen. Okay. Now we have Ice Missile before getting Speed Boost. Instead of going up, you can get this E-Tank for safety measure. But don't go up more, because there's a pulse radar. It's slower to get. However, if you want to... Actually, never mind, you don't have Speed Boost. Okay, ignore me. Okay, after E-Tank, you wanna go this way. Shoot down, and you wanna go through this door. This is the way to get the Speed Boost. Flash shift twice over that enemy there. Wall jump couple times, and here we have Speed Boost. Speed Boost next. Just to be sure, if something goes wrong and you wanna just have a backup plan after Verenia, open this path. You can't go back to Kavoran from Veneria. If you have gotten the elevator from the left side Veneria, you can't open this path from the right side. It has to be done from this side. Just for the safety measure, you can do that. Next up, what we have is a early gravity suit right after spin boost. It is possible to skip spin boost and go really far without it. However, the top runners of this game, even myself included, can skip space jump. Space jump is not required to beat the game, but it helps anyone to beat the game to have it. Spin boost is just a double jump, it's nothing more. It just helps a lot to go through the game with a spin boost. And what you have to do now is to get back, and now when we have ice missiles early, we can break down that missile, break that thing there that is called for some reason Enku. There's a lot of comments probably gonna be like, why don't you get cross bombs early? And I'm gonna shut down everyone asking why do you don't get cross bombs early. The answer is, it's not faster. That's it. The reason is that there's no other way to get to Hanubia, the final area of the game, or one of the final areas of the game, without getting cross bombs bombed. Without getting cross bombs. The path to Hanubia is blocked by the boss that gives you cross bombs, and getting them early doesn't help you at all for the whole speedrun. But let's continue. Now we are gonna perform early gravity suit. If you are not comfortable with your Shinesparks, you can get to this spot and press B button, and I kinda messed up that, hold up, I need to try that again. So what I just said is that if you are not comfortable with your instant Shinesparks, you can go to this spot over here and hold up right and charge your Shinespark like that to make it through. If you are comfortable with your Shinesparks and you can do that immediately mid-air, then you can do this. After dropping down, jump, immediately Shinespark to the right. There's many ways. You can even do it off from the ball, but it's probably better you do it as without being in morph ball, just to be able to grab the ledge if something goes wrong. For those people and new runners, if you have 100% of the game, then this next Shinespark shouldn't be too bad for you, but it's part of the strat that you have to do. It's part of this early gravity suit. This is the part to early gravity suit. It's just called early gravity suit because we're skipping. Normally you would have to go to Verania, get Storm Missile and Space Jump, but we're skipping those and we're getting them later. And here's the fourth E-Tank part for the safety measures to make sure you have enough energy. You can get that if you have gotten all the E-Tank parts. First you need to break those blocks. It's possible to charge the Shinespark and go through that while having the Shinespark and breaking those blocks. But it can be really hard. What I'm gonna show you a couple of ways you can do this. I'm gonna show you the way I do this right now. I stand here, I press jump, then I hold down right. Slide through this, release that, get a Shinespark there, drop down, then Shinespark through that. It's a lot of inputs and a lot of things to go through, but right now for anyone who learns the game, whatever works for you is definitely the best way to go. If you can do that, you're good to go. You're pretty much good to go. I've already explained how the Shinespark goes, and I hope it was a good enough explanation. Just so you know, if you can do that, you're good to go. There's nothing more hard about that. However, what can be hard is this next part. Just to be extra safe, make sure you don't drop down there. Make sure you don't drop down there. Because you don't have this path open when you go through this normally. And normally when you go through this, you have space jump. And to get to this here, you would have to use a space jump from the other side. Make sure you don't drop down more than just this. You might be able to go down from it there, but I don't want to restart again, so let's continue from here. When you're hanging this wall, you wanna jump off from it and jump off from it, then hold against the wall again to make it through. After this, it should be very self-explanatory what you have to do to get a gravity suit. Open this like you're supposed to. And there you have early gravity suit then, without having space jump and a storm missile. You are able to get up here even if you drop down here. You have the double jump, but it's not gonna give you any height, unfortunately. But with a single jumps, you can make it up here. That's how you can get early gravity suit. Now you're probably wondering, what's the way to get out? And the answer is Shinespark. Hug against this wall, and while you're running to the right side with a speed booster, you wanna charge the Shinespark there, go to around on this spot, and release the Shinespark up, and that's how you can make it up here. You can also use a flash shift immediately. Anything goes. That's how you can get out of there without having a space jump. And what we are supposed to do next is go to Artaria. When it's frozen, it's gonna be a little bit different to navigate through. There's gonna be a certain route we have to follow, which is the only route we have to go through to get to Cataris and fight against experiment number Z57. There are a couple really interesting and really great Speed Booster Shinespark strats here. I'll be showing them. They're not mandatory to learn. One of them might be extra helpful for people to learn, but there's also an easier way to go around that, so I'll be showing that and explaining about it. That missile, we just skip there, it doesn't matter to get right now. But this is the current route you have to go through. Those enemies spawn there even if you're as fast as possible. So I think it's better to make sure they're off your way. For the next JoJo warrior, it is possible to take off its shield and go to the next phase with a Shinespark. So what you should do is go through this door, hold down with the Shinespark while getting it. After you land, immediately jump and hold against the JoJo warrior to take off its shield. That's how you can skip the first phase. It has its shield and it blocks every damage you try to deal there. For that attack specifically, you can slide against him to deal more damage that way, or you can flash shift off. Either way works. But that's how I have done the fight. Looked really fast. Whatever works for you, sliding against it, sliding against the JoJo warrior, flash shift off, anything goes. And if you can mash only with your thumb, that's completely fine, because using index finger can be really tricky to get yourself to be in a comfortable position to also jump and use a flash shift. So that was the fight. That was a very fast fight. Now here is a first part of the use of Speed Booster. If you don't get this, that's completely fine. And that's the Speed Booster strat there. What you can do after that, if you fail, just use a flash shift. That's all you can do.
Uploading data.
Right after that, however, there's gonna be another Speed Booster strat that will include Shinespark. First, however, you need to kill this enemy. Then you set up yourself over here to run to the right. And this is what it would look like. And there you go. For those people who have done broken E.M.M.I skip, you are not able to get the Shinespark from the broken E.M.M.I area because the door is locked. Broken E.M.M.I is not there, but it doesn't matter because the door is frozen. So if you can't get the strat with the Shinespark the way I just did, you would have to kill these enemies and do infinite bomb jumps. The timing for infinite bomb jumps looks like this if I'm pressing them right now. It doesn't look too bad compared to other Metroid games, and the timing when I press them, hold on, let me do this again. The timing sounds like this. If you get what I mean, that's like how I press the button to lay down the bomb for infinite bomb jumps. That's how I can make it up here if you are not able to get the Shinespark. One more try, I can show how to do the Shinesparks, and there's a couple of spots here that can be really tricky. Let me show that quickly. When you first kill this enemy, when you get the wall jump off from this part, you get to this part. Here, what you wanna do is actually hold left the whole time, because every time you get a wall jump, the speed is fast. You don't have to alternate between the right and left here for the wall jump. All you need to do is just hold left. It may look simple, and that's what it is. You don't have to hold all the directions. Here you set up the Shinespark. You have enough time to get the Shinespark and get up here too. Then we have to go this spot. Break that. It's possible to get the Speed Booster here and make it all the way up here with it. If you can't make it, that's fine, because you can make it all the way up here. Bit of wall jumps like that. It's possible to get a Speed Booster here. Let me quickly try this. It's a really tricky one. Alright, if you are able to get the speed booster, you can use your Shinespark over here like that and make it all the way to the other side. And that's definitely faster than using a speed booster. But anything goes as a movement. Here then you can go through it normally by killing the enemies or use this Shinespark speed booster strat and go like that. Something like that. Just avoid the enemies somehow. You can make through that with a speed booster, but it's really hard to unmorph and shoot upright to open a door. Because when you're in mid-air and you shoot, you lose your speed boost. That's important to keep in mind with speed booster strats. This is the direction we have to go to. All the way down. Get your charge beam ready and shoot that to open that. The basic grab the basic melee counter there. Against the experiment, I think the best way I've noticed that works the best is to just spam missiles to its face. This one you can't do anything, it's RNG, it's random one. But here you can spam you can get your charged plasma beam ready, shoot it, then use missiles. And avoid all of these if you want to make sure you don't die. This part is not necessary to do, but you can do it as well. So you deal all the damage in, and you don't have to avoid the beam at all. You don't have to avoid it. Just spam all the missiles. This way you have dealt enough damage, so it will show up the cloud. It should show up the clouds soon. Clouds, you want to use plasma, charge plasma, and missile. Ice missile. If you use ice missiles only, it's 3 missiles you need to use. If you don't break all the 4 claws, he's gonna do one more attack or a couple more attacks like this. These are just extra attacks. You can use this time to damage it more and hope it does this attack. Now in this attack, you're supposed to run against this wind all the time. This is a set pattern. If you memorize this, it's really good. After this jump, after that jump I just did there, I personally take the damage boost from the next attack. I charge my speed booster, get a Shinespark, and instantly use it mid-air to kill Experiment. And it looks like that. And that's the Experiment boss fight. There are a couple ways to do it faster, but for the sake of consistency, you can do it that way. Now getting back to screw attack, there's a blue portal you wanna go to. I'm gonna quickly show if we can quickly do this. Really fancy speed boost use here. You can see how fancy it is to use a speed booster. You can make it all the way up here. Yes, that's what you can do. For this part, you have enough room to get a speed booster. If it's really hard for you, then you can do bomb jumps, infinite bomb jumps. And that's how you can get to the blue portal. It's right next to the screw attack. You can do wall jumps there too. Can you? Hold up. That's true, actually. Hey, learning something new, even myself. Alright, you can do wall jumps too, but Shinespark is cooler, but a tiny bit slower. Wall jump can be trickier. You need to add the blast shift. You need to add the blast shift there. And that is the end of part 4 of this series. Next part is going to be the final part of this series, and we are gonna go through all remaining sections, heading back to Cavaran after obtaining Screw Attack, collecting Storm Missile, Wave Beam, and Power Bombs before fighting the final boss Raven Peak. Thanks for watching.